all praises, honor, and glory go to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Basham Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, that rule well, and that taught us the truth. Salutations to the sincere Achim out there, and to the few sincere sisters out there, Shalom. Yeah, man, let me just jump straight up in it, man. This is Romans 13, verse 11, and knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, man. It's high time to awake out of sleep. You know, if you take a look at the situation, the world, the way this damn devil Esau, the so-called white man, is governing the world. I was talking also to, a few of the Akim, and you see Esau's letting shit basically open up again on this side, of the world, here in Europe, in the freaking bottomless pit, as the scriptures call it, because nothing grows here. Yeah, that's why these devils went out robbing, murdering, stealing, bringing things back home here. Really, really, this ain't even their home as well, man. But for the time being, you have a lot of these devils that are roaming here, basically. But what did I want to say? You see that Esau his rules are slightly, getting less tight because there's a lot of backlash here in the Netherlands, and there's a lot of people that are rebelling against the status quo because they see that their pockets are getting thinner and thinner, and for no really, valid reason, not really, because, people, if they open till 5 or till 8 or till 10, doesn't make no damn difference, It is, if they open up less late, it would have been even worse because it's less time and the same amount of people basically, depending on, of course, people's shifts, but you get the drill. You have to push more people to a shorter space of time. So it makes no damn sense, and people are starting to wake up for the nonsense until Esau comes with another, distraction, and that is something that you see coming from miles away, man. But so it's a high time to wake up out of sleep, man. This for now, our salvation. For now, is our salvation nearer than when we believe. If you go to the word sleep, hypnos, sleep, hypnos, hypnosis. Esau got people through the idiot box, the television. Something when something needs to be put in the mind of the people. Esau uses his television and his even his movies. You see that all this so-called predictive programming. It's really Esau showing you your plan and of their plan in advance, and is desensitizing people to certain things. Hypersexualizing people, getting the morals of the people as low as it can be, and so that they will not only destroy their own mind, but also the minds of the people that they are, involved with. Having certain expectations that they see on the television, and they can't seem to meet up to that expectation. But guess what? That expectation is also bullshit because Esau through his television is glorifying a lot of his, a lot of this, these pawns that he's using to get people in a state of thinking that they can make it out of this shithole. But really, if you are in a big pile of shit or a little, or if it's horse shit or some other shit, it doesn't matter. It's still you're still in the same world, man. You're still in shit. And it's still worthless. All these celebrities you see now that they're starting to fall. A lot of people that are jabbed up are starting to fall, like They're dropping like flies, man. A lot of these high-paid athletes are getting, chest problems, man. As they, to say it like that, man. They're getting heart problems. Let me just say it how it is, you know. And why? Because they have been, stabbed up with the poison, man. And you see that more and more things are falling apart. So even if you would be on a certain so-called level, really it's all vanity, man. But let me see. So just wanted to go to a few things, and also, of course, let me go into that. Let me see. Vanity, Ecclesiastes. We go to that. Ecclesiastes 1 and 2. Vanity of vanity, said the preacher. Vanity of vanity, all is vanity. Because if you take a look at the world, man, it's just a bunch of nonsense, man. It has no really value. Because that's why Yahweh Shai said, gather your treasures up in heaven. Because all these things that you see here, now people are trapped up in the system, the same system that we are in, but we know what's going on. We know what's through the spirit what is happening into this world. We see the transition from a wicked piece of dung, Esau being empowered, to a righteous kingdom coming, and the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords is going to return, man. Yahweh Shai is coming back to set up a kingdom which will not be left to other people, which will be a righteous kingdom wherein dwelleth, nothing but, righteousness and according to the law, statutes, and commandments. True laws will be implemented, and righteous laws will be implemented. Those laws that are bringing righteousness, bringing our people to bringing the people also of the other nations to how do you say that? Basically, when they gonna see when we are in power under the Lord, of course, they're gonna see the benefits of it, man. They're gonna see that this current rulership is nothing but nonsense. All this so-called liberty, this freedom, which is not freedom. It is all nonsense, man. It's all vanity. And the word vanity is also, goes into here you see vapor breath. Because a vapor you breathe out, it is gone. And here you see emptiness or vanity. It has no real substance, unsatisfactory. And that's what people are going through right now. They can't get no satisfaction. They even make damn songs about that nonsense, man. But apart from that, you see that Esau, he can run to left, to the right. His own people, they might get their little vacation in, but at the end of the day, they come back. They don't even want to. Most of them, even at work, you see these devils don't want to take these damn jabs themselves, man. A lot of them, especially the youth, the older generation, they even some of the older they be like, nah, man, I ain't taking no cocktails and to do what? Eventually, everyone is locked up, and it depends on the sector that you're in, and of course, because I work in construction, and a lot of these guys they don't really mess with. They don't give a damn, man, about taking all these damn jabs, and then still can go to their cafes because it's still going to be shut down. So they see that everything that they do is pointless, and they see their children going through hell. And really, this is for us. This is a beautiful sight, but hey, it is what it is. But we go to Matthew 24, verse. Let me go to a few things. It is another thing, Russia and Ukraine, and you see a lot of tension from NATO. And a lot of troops, if I'm correct, Babylon was talking about sending another 8,200 troops, or they are on standby. So we're living in times where, if you take a look at the balance of the things that you can do now, you can go to the gym, and you can go to your restaurant again, or you have to, show certain things to, you can go to your favorite, park or whatever. But if you take a look at what's going on in the world, these people have your celebrities being exposed on television, but yet on the other side, you know, behind the distraction, you see Russia going at it with Babylon, with Biden. So it's a lot of things that people ain't checking out. But Matthew 10 verse let me start at verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So all these things, man, that you're seeing right now evolving into, because these discussions, first, warfare is not necessarily, the last part of warfare is the physical part. It starts with people coming up with these meetings. Then they put sanctions on each other. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna put cases on all y'all. Without those jokes. But that's what they do. But eventually they start to talk tough and start to throw a little offense in left and right. You know, little threat left and right, start to pull up at the border, which is something that is an act of war, man. If you go to someone's border, you pull up with tanks and you fighter jets and at people's in people's waters. That's something that is like people pulling up to your house, man. Pulling up to the crib with man, the delegation of people armed to the teeth. You know, so the same thing with Babylon and with Russia and these damn these Edomites that now are going at it like Esau. I say that the Egyptians against the Egyptians is Satan divided against Satan. That's what I want to say. They're all going at each other now, thinking that they are going to be. Russia also thinks. Don't forget, they're Edomites. They think that they're going to rule too, man. They think that they are going to be the next superpower. That they are the ones that are going to keep ruling. That America will be obliterated, and that they gonna step in. But that's not gonna happen, man, because World War Two has passed. Revelation 11, verse 14. The second woe was past, and behold, the third woe, the third world war coming quickly. So these people, they going through some things right now, and that will lead into warfare, man. And they will be gathered in the valley of Yahweh Shabbat, of the Most High's judgment, in the Middle East. And you see that through all these altercations, with Syria also, Russia backing them up, you know, the Most High is gonna have all these people, with their armies going into that region, man, so he can put the final judgment down upon these damn devils, man. But let me just go on with this. Verse 7. So, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And that's also what this basically, you can see the world affairs, man. You can see that there's a lot of tsunamis, hurricanes, it's an inside joke, as you say here. But there's a lot of things popping off, man. People losing their jobs, their houses, families, children through this damn C19, Windows 19. You know, people getting sick of their world leaders. Second Esdras 15, verse 14 on down. People are in the spirit of sedition, in the spirit of rebelling against their own government, because they see now they're being screwed over. They in the government show you that It doesn't matter how much you hate us, you know, we gonna keep ruling, and you gonna, if whether you comply or not, hey, we're gonna keep ruling, and that's what they're are finally starting to see, because that's all through the spirit, man. It's the time of Esau, his ending is the buzz sausage pop in your mind, man. But it is just what it is, man. Esau is this current uh, age of rulership, so like current age of uninterrupted rulership is coming to an end. His eon, you know, and he knows that. That's why he's making all these drastic. He's coming with these draconian laws, man, to push the people, into, hey, you better take that damn, pharmakia, man, that witchcraft, because if not, you're gonna get your basically your allowance cut off, man. So, and the next step is that mark of the beast, man, the MOTB, man. But all these are the beginning of sorrows. This is just the beginning, because now people have something to fight for, so called. They have something to fight for, because they feel the need to go out to the restaurants, and that's what they did, man. Eating at these fancy restaurants, which taste like damn, we be Jake, man. Our mothers, they cook. When you go to a restaurant here, it needs to be. Hey, I haven't. Let me just say, if it ain't a Jake in the kitchen, basically, it's most of the time the flavor is lacking. But hey, for them, it is expensive, so they have their leasing their cars, that they lease, which goes into lies. But hey, sometimes financially, if you know a little bit of the system, sometimes it's better, because a car is not really a good investment anyway. If you're talking about getting full boom, just buying a car off the lot at the dealer, that things depreciates as soon as you drive off the lot, man. But that's all other thing. For them, it's status also. For us, we eat at home, we chill, man. We plain men, you know. We like to just be around each other or with family. And when we, of course, after camp, you have your things sometimes. But even that, lately I've been, even with that, I'm thinking about, man, it's too much bullshit out there, man. It's too much, but hey, this all is shit. But let me just continue. And verse 9, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Because that is the thing that they don't like, because we are exposing their kingdom, as they see that their kingdom is falling down, and we are teaching about our kingdom, the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. A kingdom that again shall not be left to other people. And even when the J came in to fix certain things up, he was like, "Hey, I see a lot of people, they're stressed the hell out, man, because of this damn, see Windows 19, man. When you come and install the washing machine, or they bring the goods in the houses of these people. These delivery guys, they see a lot of people, and of course these people that install certain things, they see a lot of people, their houses and their mindsets, because elderly people are depressed, younger people are depressed, suicidal, because that also is in many papers. People are their money is getting low, so their world, they see that it's slipping away, and they have nowhere to go. And that is the thing that sets us apart from them. One of the many things that sets us apart from them, because we have Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. We have that comfort, man. Even though we are stricken with many sorrows, it's all to be in the house of mourning. You're going to be made sharp. Let me see. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men. And the living will lay it to his heart. Yeah, the living will lay it to his heart. Because if you go into the house of mourning, you go into some things, you start to think about life. You start to think about all the vanity, to link it back to what I was reading before. You start to see that this world is going down. It doesn't matter if you have millions or if you have a couple of thousand, or you have just a few hundreds. To you go from bill to bill. Of course, one is stress brings everything has its certain limit of stress, man. If you have a lot of money, people more money, more problems. Yeah, the worldly proverb. People gonna be family pulling up that you don't know, people scheming on you. You know, it depends also, of course, where you live, but everyone has his problems. Let me just say it like that. But the most if you go to certain things, you're being sharp. You're being made sharp, man. If you go to if you catch some hell. And another thing is that Yahweh Shai went through hell, man. So the servant is not greater than Salak. The servant is not greater than his master. John, in the book of John, it states that, man. So we're gonna go through some things as well, and it makes you see that this world is nothing, man. And it makes you see again, if you live according to a certain standard that the Most High has set up, concerning being morally, um, basically sound, having your ethics, your moral compass, you know, up and running, you know, in the spirit. These people are gonna in the spirit gonna be like, nah, man, because the world loves its own. You're gonna stand out, and you're gonna be standing out like for them like a sore thumb, and you're gonna be also looking at certain people. You're gonna scan things through the scriptures, and people don't do that. So you're gonna judge things in a different manner, and now comes the patience and the being wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Being able to apply the scriptures in your life, so you can do what you need to be doing for the time being that we are in this world, without totally jumping in the world. Use the world, don't abuse it. But sorrow, verse 3, is better than laughter, for by the sadness, let me go to like this, man. For by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. So sorrow is better than laughter. Why? If you're all in La La Land, hee, ha, you're not sharp, man. You're not thinking about the certain long term, consequences in the long term, basically. You're thinking, oh, everything. Of course, you need to be, if you are in the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Of course, you're going to be like Yahweh, but you need to have faith. But if you take a look at people in the world, laughing everything away, being in a state of not thinking about what's going on. That's basically what it is, man. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. That is that thing, man. That you jumping in vacation, quickly getting a Windows 19 boost or whatever, so you can escape what the perils of this world. But we can escape the perils of the world, but by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because the real sorrow, like Yahweh Shai said, the real sorrow is still up and in front of us, man. You know, but where did I wanna? Yeah, Psalm, because it just recorded, because I was talking with a few Akim, and I was like, yeah, man, a lot of these people, man, that are in the world, they have nothing, man. But let me just end it with this, man. Psalm 34, verse 18. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. And the word contrite goes into broken, into stricken, into crushed. And if you look it up in the dictionary, it goes into you being sincerely sorrowful for what you have done, against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, really expressing that, uh, um, acknowledging your sin, acknowledging that you went off, man. And the Most High will chasten you from time to time, but it is for, if you read the book of Hebrews, it's for your spiritual benefit. Man, yeah, it's lucky, man, because when you read the scriptures, when you think about certain situations, you cut yourself through, man. So that's why you hear my goofy ass laugh from time to time. But yeah, man. So verse 19: Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai delivered them out of them all. Delivered him out of them all, and that is what you need to keep in the back of your mind. Sometimes you need, a lot of times, depending on where you're going through. But most of the times, look, you have your brethren in this body, and they are able to, through the Spirit, to, if you down. Sometimes you need that. A lot of times you need a hand, man. You can't do this by yourself, man. A righteous man falleth 7 times, man. Roughly paraphrases, man. So, but through the Spirit, you get it back up again. You know. And true brethren, they can help you back up in the spirit. It's not necessarily physically, but they can call you up. And, that's what you need to be doing, man. Taking advice, applying the advice. Not only be like, yeah, 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 the one, oh God, yeah. Apply the advice, man. See what you see that you pray fast, especially in these last days, man. Esau be doing shit, spreading all types of bullshit, people getting sick. There's a lot of things happening, man. You know, but evil shall slay. It's like verse. Let me jump back. Verse 20. He keepeth all his bones; none of them is broken. Verse 21. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. And that's the end of these devils, man. And everyone that hated the men of the Lord, man, and that keeps hating the men of the Lord. If you don't repent, you're done. If you are of these heathen nations, you're done anyway. Let me end it with this one. The Lord Yahweh redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. So everything that you're going through, if you have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, have that trust, you won't be ending up, like these people that trust in vanity, that have nothing, and desolate goes into desert. So, being end up with nothing, end up with, you know, the Most High made promises, man, and to the children of Israel, to what? To get out of this hellhole and get us, and to get us back into the land that was promised unto our forefathers, man, to get back into Israel. So that's what we're waiting for, man. So yeah, man, Yahweh Designs was a bit of how can I call it? Open forum slash rant slash advice slash, it is what it is, man. Yahweh Design has been edifying, uplifting in the spirit. That's the most important part, man. So with that, I hope you edify Yahweh Design to the next video. Shalom.